Everything but the kitchen sink is a colorful idiom that has become synonymous with excess or thoroughness. Its origins can be traced back to the early 20th century, likely originating from the practice of listing items for sale in catalogs and advertisements. The phrase implies including absolutely everything imaginable, leaving nothing out, even the kitchen sink, which is often considered an essential fixture in any household. In everyday usage, everything but the kitchen sink is used to describe situations where an excessive amount of items or elements are included, often to the point of absurdity or impracticality. For example, if someone is moving to a new house and brings along an excessive amount of belongings, including furniture, appliances, and personal items, they might be said to have brought everything but the kitchen sink. The phrase is also used metaphorically to describe situations where every possible effort or resource is utilized, leaving nothing behind. This can apply to anything from planning an event with an overwhelming amount of details to packing for a trip with an excessive amount of luggage. Beyond its literal meaning, everything but the kitchen sink can also be interpreted as a commentary on consumer culture and materialism. In a society where we are constantly bombarded with advertisements and encouraged to acquire more and more possessions, the phrase serves as a humorous reminder of the absurdity of excess. However, there are instances where having everything but the kitchen sink can be beneficial or necessary. In certain contexts, thoroughness and preparedness are value traits, such as an emergency preparedness or project planning. In these situations, having all the necessary tools and resources at hand can be the difference between success and failure. In literature and film, everything but the kitchen sink is often used as a comedic device, adding humor to situations where characters find themselves overwhelmed by an excessive amount of stuff. For example, in slapstick comedies or farces, characters might attempt to carry an absurd amount of items, only to have them come crashing down in a comical fashion. In conclusion, everything but the kitchen sink is a colorful phrase that captures the idea of excess and thoroughness. Whether used in everyday conversation, literature, or film, the phrase serves as a humorous reminder of the absurdity of trying to include absolutely everything, even the kitchen sink. While excess may sometimes be necessary or beneficial, it is important to strike a balance and avoid becoming overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff in our lives.